What you got, girl?
Supper.
You got supper?
Yes, I have supper.
Did you get them out there in that water?
Absolutely.
Oh, are you washing supper off for us or what?
No, I caught all of this.
You just hand noodled them or what?
Yep.
All right. Well, let's get them over here on the bank. Let's get them over here on the bank so we can clean them.
Oh my God! I did not. We're like hook fin out here.
Huck, fin. What are you talking about?
Out here catching fish.
What's
Rowing
Huck fin got to do with
rowing down the bayou?
rowing? Rowing down the bayou? What's up, everybody? What's going on? Got the crazy wife with me today. She's got her cool shades on. Look at her.
Yeah. I got
Mosquito
repellent on.
We're on the Bayou de Lutra today, and this is a little bayou, runs behind our house, comes out of Arkansas, feeds into the Ouachita River. Y'all can see in places it's narrow enough to really just about walk across or swim across, but we're catching some bluegill brim and some red breast brim, sun perch, whatever you want to call them. Doing a little fishing, gonna do a little camping tonight. Might put some catfish hooks out, maybe some bank poles. I'm not real sure. We're gonna look into that if we can catch some brim for bait this evening. And we might even get a couple bullfrogs. If we can get a couple bullfrogs, that's probably what we're gonna eat for supper. Either way, we brought water. We didn't bring much food, so we gotta catch something to eat.
I brought zebra cakes. She
brought 2 zebra cakes, and that ain't enough to hold me over. So we're gonna be
survival mode.
Yeah, we're gonna be camping down near an old Indian village. So it's kind of what we want to do, kind of chill and go down Luter. I'm gonna take Danielle down there and show her this evening or in the morning maybe in the morning, and where an old Indian village was that me and Dad used to pick up arrowheads and pottery and stuff. Who knows, we might find a piece of pottery or something down there. But I'm gonna take her, we're gonna go in the kayaks. So we'll kind of know, from years ago, like more than likely these people that lived here thousands of years ago, they probably had dugout canoes and things like that. They probably fished. Didn't have quite the setup we got, but they made a living right here on the banks of this Luter. And that's pretty sweet that we can come down here. There ain't another soul within probably a mile of us right now.
This is why I like coming down here.
So, pretty sweet deal. We'll show y'all some scenery going down the Luter. We're just kayaking, catching a few fish. We ain't fishing real hard, but yeah, we're gonna try to get some for supper anyways. Get our tent set up, and who knows what we'll get into tonight. I said this is the Bayou de Lutra, but we just call it the Luter, so that's what we refer to. So if y'all hear me saying it's the Luter, that's just what we've always called it. But anyways, we got probably a mile and a half paddle down to get to where this old Indian village is, where we're gonna camp tonight. What you got to say?
Happy anniversary.
Oh yeah, this is Danielle's anniversary present. So what she wanted to do,
4th year in a row.
twisted my arm, so We're gonna get after it.
That's funny.
All right, Danielle's getting ready to get in. I'm gonna shove her off. She's got her dugout canoe down here. Oh yeah, you good to go now.
I got this figured out.
She thinks she does anyway. Take off.
We fishing right here?
No, just roll. I'm coming.
Okay.
See ya.
Until next time.
Get on down to camp. Find us a camping spot. We don't even know where we're gonna camp yet, so.
Are we making a camp with trees and a cloth?
Yeah. Yeah, there's some deeper, Danielle. This is better Bream. This is a good one here. Good bluegill. Look at there. Nice one. Big old fatty right there. Can't hardly get your hand around that one. There you go. That one will eat. It may be deeper. I deepened up on that one pretty deep.
No, I'm pretty deep now.
There's a bunch of them in here. Look.
I see.
Come around my left side.
I cannot hear you.
Come around this side. Literally like right all up in there where I just threw, but back. Yeah, perfect. Let's see where mine's at down there, like they hitting all down in there. Some of them small though. Caught them two nice ones right out the gate. They've been small ever since. I don't think we're going under it. Lay down flat in your kayak and I'll shove you under it.
Lay down flat.
Yeah. Scoot down the bottom of your kayak. You'll go under it. I'm not gonna go under it. Just put your butt down in there and scoot forward. Stay centered. All right, just relax there a minute. You good?
No, I'm not good.
I mean, are you good enough to get you?
I'll survive.
I hope you don't get stuck under it.
That'd be bad. Try to go up to the top right here. Well, you got a limb right there.
Hold tight. I'm finna shove you through. I hope you don't get stuck on that log. Yeah, just grab the other side of the tree and pull through. Shove yourself on through. You're clear if you'll just shove it. Shove it forward.
It's always an adventure with us.
it's gonna clear?
Yeah, it will.
It is?
Yep.
You sure?
Yeah, you're under it.
Barely.
Oh no.
Can't get back up now. Don't lose my paddle.
No.
Get too old for this jump.
It's fun though.
That's a good one. Oh, that's another big one. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Y'all check out that. Think about that, girl. One's messing yours or something, it looks like. Is it going sideways?
So this would be this year's situation. Last year we had to go underneath some trees. This year, you can't go around. We already tried that. Can't go under at all. So next up, go over.
Keeping it real.
Second kayak going over.
Don't you go that way. It'll help if you grab that side and pull a little bit. Help turn it a little bit. There you go. Keep it straight. There you go. That was way easier than dragging it around.
There goes my fish.
Is he in there?
Yep. We did it. Well, you mainly did it. You got it. Good luck.
Did you say good luck?
Yeah, because with your help is the only reason why I made it in mine. Good job.
Get him in the boat, girl. Back up, Terry. Back up. Get him, girl. Yeah, let him go. We got some fish. Y'all want to see what we got real quick? Y'all check this out. Ooh. Y'all check it out right there. That's a keeper right there. Yeah, if one goes around that log like that, just hold.
See the other one splash whenever I
On the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. You got two good ones there. Yeah, just hold tension on them and let them let them kind of work their way back around it. One of the mosquitoes is rough.
Whenever you're having fun, that's whenever you're going to catch them.
You gonna catch them whenever you're having fun?
Yeah, just enjoying it.
Is that how you make them bite? Just have fun?
Yeah, and you have to you have to put your cricket on, your hook just right.
How's just right?
Well, I twist mine and put it back up in there, and I make sure it stays. I don't think it's alive.
Catch one for us.
We're gonna see. Oh, that's a good spot right there.
Money spot? I don't know. I see where you went, but I don't know if you're gonna.
Look at it. Talk positive to it. There it goes.
You gotta talk louder. We can't hear you.
Let it play with it a minute. Then you set that hook and watch it spot. Woo-hoo. Knock it out with the kayak. It works.
Hole fryer.
Hold fire.
Trying to catch some bream.
Why?
Because we done caught some to eat, so we're gonna catch some to put on a hook tonight. See if maybe we can catch old flathead. Might put out a couple bank poles.
Put out a couple bank poles. And we're catching them right here at the bank.
If they're that big, that's even better. That's the little red bellies, little sun perch.
They're so
And
pretty.
that's just what we're looking for. That's flathead candy right there.
Yeah.
They'll stay alive good on the hook tonight. And it's hot, we sweating, but the water's still cool. It's got a lot of current in this little creek here. And the fish are gonna be fine. Y'all see right here, check this out. I think we got 7 in there already. I think that makes 8. Got 7 or 8 bream in there, keeping them alive, and we'll transport them back, and I'll get in the kayak, go put some bank poles out, and maybe, just maybe, catch a catfish tonight.
So we're gonna set up a tent. We're gonna rough it.
Kinda. We're kinda roughing it. We did stage some of our stuff. We couldn't carry everything down here in the kayaks, but we got a nice little spot. We kayaked down today and fished about a mile of this creek, and we caught some pretty nice bream.
This is our 4th year doing that.
Yeah, we caught some nice bream. We normally don't camp out. We normally just
Y'all join us on cooking. We go through and we kayak and we fry fish and everything. This is what we've been doing for the last 4 years for our anniversary. So this year we wanted to take it a step further.
Danielle wanted to camp out, so I'm bringing her down in the morning to the. She don't know where the Indian village is. There's an Indian camp on the bank of this looter on a high ridge, and there's no doubt it was an Indian village there. Arrowheads, pottery. For years people have been finding arrowheads there, so we're gonna go down and kick some rocks in the morning and fish a little bit, maybe on the way down and the way back. We're gonna set up our tent tonight, and we're about halfway down to it, so we're gonna have a pretty good little paddle about another mile down the creek tomorrow to get there. But we're kind of on the upper edge of it. I mean, there's been arrowheads and pottery and stuff found in this area too. So we're gonna set up tonight. We brought a few bank poles. We're gonna throw out a couple bank poles, and y'all can see we've got our 4-wheeler up here, but that's how we staged some of our stuff in here to this nice little camping spot.
We're gonna cook on the rocket stove.
We brought the rocket stove,
Yeah.
so we're gonna cook it. We fixing to set up our tent real quick though. Maybe we ain't set this thing up in, oh Lord, probably been 10 years since we've had this thing out of the bag, so I hope I even remember how to set it up.
Yeah, because we've been using the super camper. It's got AC.
Wouldn't lie to you, doesn't matter what I do. She's got a hold on me. She knows how to drive a truck, but she lets me pick her up when we're going dancing. My heart stops beating when my headlights shining on her. She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what she's doing with me. She's so damn out of my league. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up. She's a little bit country, yeah, she's my country girl. She's a little bit country, yeah, she's my country girl.
That's what we're staying in tonight. Yeah.
Give us a thumbs up. I'm not taking a picture. What are you like posing for a picture over there? All right, we got it. The tent set up. We got our sleeping bags and pillows. And I got some bed rolls that can go in here up in the truck. We'll go get that in a few minutes. Get some supper ready to cook. But right now it's fixing to get dark. We're fixing to go put some bank poles out and try to get some live bait on them, see if maybe we catch a catfish tonight.
It's gonna be fun. Y'all stick around.
All right, we're about to get done. We got I got two more. One of them's got a bad hook on it, so I got this one and one more I'm gonna put out, and I'm gonna run back up and get the bait and bait them real quick. Comes up and feeds sometime tonight, and we got a Bream sitting there waiting on him when he comes through. We're gonna, you don't have to. We fish a lot of times in bank poles in the river, but I've run trot lines in this creek right here, and I've caught flatheads in this creek.
Baiting up the first one.
See a little bit.
Oh yeah, we can see it.
See?
Yep. Got my Cajun light on. Help light up everything.
Gotta check them bad boys out. Look at that, y'all. Pretty bluegills right there. Might should have brought our big cutting board to do this.
Mm-hmm. Now we're cutting up our potatoes.
Getting them ready for the skillet.
Yeah. We have our rocket stove. We just get that thing started. This is how we wash our fish.
We forgot the bowl, so we got a styrofoam plate.
Yep.
Get all these fillets clean. We're gonna rinse out the styrofoam plate and put them in it.
There we go. And that's how you do it. Yeah, recording.
Fish first or fries first?
We can do fish first.
That ain't really it. The fire going good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this keeps the bear and the hogs away too.
You gotta worry about no mosquitoes right now.
Yeah. That's our cornmeal. That's already seasoned. We're putting it on our fries. Oh yeah. I know this was suggested to us before in one of the videos, but yeah, we do this quite often. It gives it a crunch.
French fries going in.
And more wood to the fire. Keep it hot.
Keep it going good.
Yeah. Fries are done.
Just about done. Putting mustard on our brim fillets there. Make that cornmeal stick good. You can't taste the mustard. So it's a pretty good way to meal before you meal your brim fillets or crawfish, sac-a-lait, whatever you want to call them, white perch. Put a little mustard on them. And don't take these very long.
No. You see?
Y'all check it out.
Yep.
About to be eating good.
Say,
I
listen.
need a drink.
Oh, yeah.
Coke or water?
I want my Coke. I think it's well deserved today.
We're gonna celebrate with a Coca-Cola tonight.
Yep.
Lord, we thank you for this food. Thank you for letting us get out here and enjoy the outdoors and keeping us safe. Bless this food and nourish our body. In Jesus' name, pray. Amen.
Amen.
All right, y'all. We're about to enjoy some food.
We got our own cup of ketchup. What was that?
Frog? We got all kind of critters out here. Danielle brought us some little cups of ketchup, which was probably a good idea. So, some kind of frog over here. That's all right there. Just as good as at the house. Maybe better because we're hungry.
We worked hard for this food. Going over trees, under trees. Good job. Thank you.
That brim filet right there
Is the best.
I said I like them channel cats the best, but I don't know. That's hard to beat right there. And these are the best tasting brim out of this little bayou right here, the looter, of any I've ever ate. Well, supper was good. We enjoyed supper. But me and Danielle's tired. We're gonna get our tent ready. We got our bed rolls and sleeping bags and pillows and stuff in there. We're gonna get it ready and call it a night. But I think we'll get up in the morning, go check our bank poles. We put, I think it was 7 bank poles out, and I can see 3 of them from here. I don't see anything on them, but we'll check them again in the morning. But we're gonna
have one more place that we're gonna visit.
Well, Danielle hadn't ever been down to the Indian camp or village, and we may go down there tomorrow, see if we can find some arrowheads, do a little walking around looking. But we're gonna take the kayaks and paddle about another mile down the creek in the morning when we get up, and we'll check the bank poles on the way. That's the way we gotta go. You got that light in there?
Yep.
Say good night, everybody, Danielle.
Good night to everybody. See you in the morning.
Pretty good view from where we're at. Well, we was about to lay down, take a nap, and Danielle pulled up the weather, and we're about to get hit by some pretty severe thunderstorms.
See the alert?
Yeah, there comes an alert right there. Yeah, that mess is fixing to hit us. So we're about to load up as much stuff as we can, go to the house, and we'll just wait till it clears in the morning and come back. And hopefully we can get the kayak on down and check out the Indian village. But it never goes as planned. So what you got to say, Danielle?
We keep it real.
We just
really
keeping it
real.
So we're gonna load all the stuff that's gonna hurt to get wet back in the truck and go to the house. Sometimes things just don't go as planned. And as y'all can tell, we had some really bad weather coming, and we didn't want to be stuck down there in the tent with all of our stuff in this. But we're back where we camped last night. Show them where we had the tent. We had the tent right here last night. We can access right here with our four-wheelers. We come over here on our four-wheeler this morning. We left our kayaks over here, but y'all check this out. The thunderstorm hit, and this creek has jumped probably a foot to foot and a half at least, maybe close to 2 foot.
Yeah.
It's got a lot more current in it. We got to go up here and see if we can get to our kayaks. Hey, you gonna drag up the rear all day? Take off, I'm waiting on you in my way now. Y'all check out what we just found in one of these big cypress trees. There is a beehive right there in that cypress tree. Y'all check that out. That's pretty cool. There's a bunch of them in it. I don't think we're gonna mess with that. Well, we made it to the Indian campground. So this is a little creek right here, or a little slough that goes back up in there. And from what I know, all of this out here in front of us is like a high spot on this bayou. And this is for sure an old Indian village, campground, whatever you want to call it, because we found arrowheads and pottery and stuff all out in here. So me and Danielle's gonna go up here and check out a little bit of, there's a road that comes in here, an old road. We're gonna check out this old road and do a little walking, see if maybe we can find an arrowhead or a piece of pottery or something. But I already know, like when I was a kid, me and my dad used to come here all the time and look for pottery and arrowheads. And I found as many as 4 arrowheads on this place before. So pretty cool little piece of ancient history. Old Indian village. Thought I'd bring Danielle down here. Look, she's excited. She's excited.
I am very excited.
Y'all check out this cool little creek right here that runs into the bayou. Do a little exploring. Who knows, maybe we'll see something that got washed out on the side of this bank somewhere. You never know. Danielle and I made it up here on this old road, and we're gonna walk up it and see, just look, see if we can find something. An old arrowhead, maybe a piece of pottery. Y'all can see this high ridge right here in front of us. That's the kind of spot that they would have had like a camp sitting on, and right up there is where I found some arrowheads and stuff in the past. What you got?
Never mind.
Hang on, let's see.
No, that's just a rock. It was the way it was shaking and then the dirt.
Well, let's see. Let's see.
It's just a rock.
Let's see.
It's the way it was in there.
Yeah.
In the dirt.
Hey, come here and check this out. Y'all look here what I done found. I always like to look in these places like this. Y'all can see all this gravel and stuff. And it's naturally just washed out in here on this road. And water's coming across it. So you gotta look real close in this water and stuff. Right, so y'all see anything yet? Y'all check this out. Look right down in there. Look at that. You see it?
Mm-hmm.
I'll let Danielle grab this one. Cause that's pretty rare. We done walked this whole road and hadn't found nothing. Walked up in here in this little wash. You got all your rocks, all your heavy stuff. Y'all can see all the sands just kind of washed out of this spot in the road. I'm not like no expert arrowhead finder. I don't really do this for a hobby or anything.
No, I'm not an expert.
Danielle says she knows she's not an expert. Can't neither one of us hardly see in our old age. But I guarantee you the guys that look for arrowheads, if they're in a really good spot, they don't pass up a spot like this that you've got washed out. And all the rocks are just sitting there in one place, or all the heavy stuff. Just washed down in with the rest of the rocks and gravel. Pretty sweet right there.
Which one?
Then you'll reach in there and get it.
That one?
You don't see it?
Right there?
Yeah. You can see the back of it, how it's made.
Mm-hmm.
Wash it off good down in there.
So cool. Look at that.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
You don't ever know, like,
Did you look through the rest of the way?
I normally find them back in that way a little ways. I found a few back in here, but not many. But you don't ever know. It might be a kid was out here shooting at a squirrel or rabbit, and missed him, lost his arrow. Who knows? Or it could have just been the road grader drug it up here. Back when they run road graders. That right?
I know nothing about the situation.
All right, we're gonna ease our way back, see if we even find another one on the way back.
You see.
Y'all ain't gonna believe this. We just found another one. Danielle done walked right over. This one's on her side of the road. She done walked over it.
Where?
You don't see it?
No.
Look right here.
My eyeballs.
Hang on, I ain't on it yet.
Is it one of them that I picked up and I threw it back down?
Danielle done walked right by this one. She says she don't see it yet.
I still don't see it. Oh my gosh! I cannot believe I did that.
You walked right over
I
that.
walked right over that. I mean,
Look at that. That's a pretty one. That was prettier than the other
over here, I was picking up everything.
one.
I was
Check
like,
that out.
little. That is so cool.
That's a pretty one.
Yeah.
This got a sharp point on it and everything. She done walked right over the top of that.
Yeah,
It's
I was
just sitting
picking
right
up
there on
stuff.
top of the road, y'all. Look at that.
Because you can probably see where I picked up rocks.
That's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing.
See what I'm
You
doing
probably
there?
done stepped on it. Like now Danielle's like trying to get in front of me.
No, I was
That one was just like
squatted
sitting
down
there.
here. You could probably
It
see
wasn't
where
hidden in the water or nothing. Like it was just sitting there on top of the road.
you could probably see where I was picking up the rocks and everything. I was squatted down here. Yep. Cool. I think it's neat.
For sure, an Indian campsite. Could have been like a trade site. You just never know. We don't know if it was a
Still looking.
campsite or what, but definitely got two pretty arrowheads that we found.
Yeah.
That's cool. Look at her. She's down there looking hard now.
Well, I was down here looking hard anyways, Gomer.
Danielle thinks all she got to do is just sit back there and smile.
Yeah.
What do you think, girl? What do you think about the Indian village?
Oh, it was fun.
Yeah, finding arrowheads,
Mhm.
that's always another outdoor activity. What are you doing, Danielle?
I'm going underneath the tree.
Why did Danielle cross the tree? To get to the other side.
Yeah. Ready?
I'm ready if you are.
Okay, I need help to go.
Well, we made it back down to the kayaks. Found us a couple arrowheads up in the old Indian village, Indian campsite. Danielle was pretty excited to see those arrowheads come up. Wanted to show her a little bit about the history on this place, on this old creek here that ain't too far from our house. There's a lot of ancient history here too. And we had a good time. Something a little bit different in this one. We did get some fishing in it, things like that. I do want to give a shout out to a couple of our sponsors. Cajun Lights. We couldn't have done the video without the Cajun Lights last night. There's no way.
Absolutely.
Also, Swamp Gear USA for the swamp box. It come in clutch, keeping our ice and keeping some drinks and stuff like that. And just helped us last night in the campsite and everything. But y'all can check those links out and some more in our link tree. We'll drop that in the description of the video in the comment section. Y'all hit the thumbs up if you hadn't already. Appreciate y'all following, watching our videos. We got a lot of support out there. But that's going to be it for this one. God's Country Hunting and Fishing, keeping it real.
Really real.
You're going to have to say it louder than that.
Really real.
Holler.
Trees and thunderstorms.
Yeah, we dodged the thunderstorm. Just keeping it real, guys. We're out.